In order to eliminate a patrol before they are able to notice our adventurers, Mech sneaks behind the enemy lines by using his stealth skill. Manor and Tala rush into the room while Horus stays behind, to be ready to take action in case an ally needs help. Manor uses a movement action card in order to open the door and get in the room. As soon as the doors are opened, and using the box lid to simulate the size of the room we are entering, the dice are rolled to determine the location of the enemy. In this scenario, the map brief informs us that there will be 3 presences in the room. We then draw 3 presence tokens from the presence token pool and add them to the exact location where the dice landed. By turning the presence tokens face up, we will know which type of enemy will be in the room. After having finished his movement, Mandar decides to use his second action point to attack the guard with his staff, inflicting him with 1 wound. After he ends his activation, an event card is drawn and its effects are immediately solved. In this specific case, the event card is discarded since both Mandar and Tala are in line of sight of the enemy. It's Tala's turn to move next to the door. She gets in firing range of the wounded guard so that she can finish him. Killing a guard rewards our adventurers with 2 badass points, and Tala can draw 2 loot cards. At the end of her activation, she draws an event card and increases the anger of Horus and suffers 1 wound. On Horus' turn, he goes into melee with the knight. The knight resists the attack and counters, inflicting 1 wound to our green-skinned hero. Horus draws an event card that allows him to restore one of the actions he just used. He decides to restore his movement card. Mech sneaks behind one of the patrol's soldiers. He uses 1 badass point to be able to use combat as a double action. He rolls a yellow hit and an orange hit. The soldier rolls an orange shield that cancels the orange hit. His boost attack allows him to improve the result of one of the rolled dice. Mech decides to change his orange hit to a red hit, killing the soldier. He gets 1 badass point for having killed the soldier, plus 1 extra badass point for having killed him with a single blow. He also gets 1 loot. During Mech's turn, Horus uses 2 badass points to move towards the last soldier of the patrol. He then uses 3 badass points to eliminate the soldier. He gets 1 badass point for the kill, plus 1 extra badass point for having done it with a single hit, and obviously draws 1 loot card. Since this is still Mech's turn, he finishes it by drawing 1 event card. Since every player has activated for the turn, Horus will not be affected by its effects. In the enemy's turn, a patrol shows up to replace the previously eliminated patrol. In the room, the enemies are now activated. Since the knight possesses the black die, which is the highest activation die, he will take control of the enemy activation of his group. The die is rolled, and upon a yellow result, the soldier tries to flee through the door, but since Tala is blocking his passage, he moves the furthest away from her, against the wall of the room. The knight is within the same attacking distance of both Tala and Mandar, and the players decide he will attack Mandar. Mandar uses the defense of his magic skull, which provides him with a white defense die and gets an orange shield. The knight pierces through his defense by hitting Mandar with a red hit. The enemy's turn is now finished. Since 1 or more heroes are in line of sight of the enemy, the alert level increases by 1. This is just an example of the adventures you will live as an orc. The humans are upon us, our future is doomed, and only you can save our kind. Be bad, be tough, be OrcQuest!